Good morning, thank you for joining us. So we're at the beginning of a series. We're talking about struggling communities, capacity, how do we get new clients? Very, very important. So we're going to talk about a 7-step process that we're going to recommend. Today, we're going to take you through all 7 steps, so watch fast. And then over the next 7 weeks, we're going to talk and do a deep dive into each one of those steps. Okay, so here we go. 7-step process. Number 1, identify the potential causes of your problem. Because to address that problem, you really need to know what those causes are. And by the way, there's probably more than one cause. Up until now, we've talked a lot about competition, and usually and oftentimes that is one of the causes, but there could be more. So watch next week. We're going to talk about the 4 ways and the 4 causes that could be creating problems. Number 2, is your community or is your company ready for growth? Are you really? I know you want to be, but are you really? We're going to talk about that and see if you're ready for growth and the steps and the things you need to do to get to that level. Number 3, determine your superpower. Yes, we've talked about this in the past, your USP or unique selling proposition. You really need to nail this and make sure everyone on your staff is ready to go. By the way, if you want to catch up, you can go back and watch videos number 26 and number 27. That'll give you sort of a refresher course, but down the road, we're going to talk and take a different angle on your superpower. Okay. Number 4, strengthen your pipeline. This is a great place to start, by the way, because it really will determine just where you are in your selling process. You need to strengthen that pipeline, and how do you do that? There's ways to do that. Again, refresher, go back to video number 4, but down the road, we're going to take a whole different, unique approach to how do you strengthen your pipeline. Number 5, the communications plan. You need to find the intenders. Research will tell us only 30% of older adults want anybody beyond or beside our family to help them. As a matter of fact, if you're in a senior living community, only 12.5% of older adults are even considering moving into a senior community. So it's a small group. So you need to find those people who are intending to take the next steps. And there's ways to do that. We're going to talk about that. Number 6, improve your sales process. That's an obvious one. And finally, number 7, measure, monitor, and move forward. We're going to talk about how we can, what we should be measuring and how we can monitor on an ongoing basis, and what we're going to need to do to move forward. The whole process takes about 6 months to get yourself back on track. So stay with us. Next week, we're going to talk about the 4 potential causes of low occupancy. Thank you. Have a great week, and see you next Tuesday.